Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lex, aka Big Lex. I'm making this video because I haven't been posting in a long time. It's been like a full month. I haven't even thought about my YouTube channel in a while. I think it's because I got really burnt out on The Sims. Like, even the horse pack, I haven't even played it. I have not touched The Sims in about a month. It's been a while, I think. And also, I kind of got into reading. So, I know this isn't my usual content. My content is strictly Sims. But I kind of want to integrate. You know, I might go back to The Sims. But for right now, I kind of just want to talk about books, if that's okay. So, let's talk about it, right? So, about a month ago, around July, around July, right? My cousin and we were at Target, and she was telling me about a book called A Court of Thorns and Roses, right? It's, let me grab it. I'm not editing this, by the way. I'm just not. So, she was like, you should read this book, right? This book, Court of Thorns and Roses. And I'm like, no, I'm not a reader. I don't read, you know. And she's like, I know you would probably like it. Because there's a app called Choices. And there's a book on this, it's like a visual novel app. And there's a book called The Cursed Heart. And it's similar to A Court of Thorns and Roses. Very different. It has the same fantasy aspect in the book on the Choices app as A Court of Thorns and Roses, ACOTAR, if you will. And I was like, no, I don't read. And she's like, if you read this book, I'll buy you whatever you want. And so I did. And it took me about a week, right? And my hair's a mess because I haven't even like gotten dressed. I went out to Starbucks with my cousin, different cousin, by the way. And I just woke up when she asked me. So anyway, I'm not editing this video. I'm just, you know, it's whatever. I think that's the other thing about the Sims content that I'll come back to the book in a minute, but I have to get this out. I think that's the other thing about the Sims content that got me burnt out is that I pre-recorded a lot and then I got burnt out on editing all of it, so I just kind of stopped. So I've been taking it really slow. I know I uploaded a month ago, but again, I have not uploaded since. And I don't know. I feel like I just got burnt out in The Sims. And right now I'm like kind of in my reader era. And I really like these books. Anyway, so back to ACOTAR. So my cousin was like, read this book and I'll buy you whatever you want. So I was like, okay, fine. So I read this book. I read the first book. Beautiful book. I think I got to like the 5th chapter, which I think in the 5th chapter, that is when Feyre goes to the Spring Court. Anyway, so I'm reading it, and I'm like, I think I got to, it wasn't early in the book. It must have been around the time in the book where Feyre is starting to like being in the Spring Court. So, yeah. So I'm reading it, and I'm like, I need the second book. So my Funkos just dropped. It's okay. And then I got the second book. I'm like, I need the second book. So I read the first book. I loved the first book. I really loved I don't know. I just really love the aspect of it, right? Good book, right? And so I'm reading the second book. And I'm like, I need the third book. And then I get the third book. I'm in the middle of the third book. I think I'm on chapter 60. Yeah, I'm actually on chapter 69 of ACOWAR, which is A Court of Thorns. A Court of Wings and Ruin, right? So Mist and Fury is my favorite. It is my favorite book ever. I love Mist and Fury so freaking much. Again, my hair's a mess. But this book is so fun, okay? I loved Mist and Fury. I think it was literally my favorite. I loved it more than the first. I like the first, but nothing can compete with Mist and Fury, in my opinion. My Funkos just dropped. So I have Funko risers on my bookshelf, cubicle bookshelf thing. And every time I go, well, not all the time, I try to be careful because Marvel Funkos don't always stay up correctly. So I try to be careful, but I'm not being careful. So anyway, hold on, let me grab it. So we have the third book. And the 4th book. So right now I'm currently on chapter, yeah, I think I'm right on chapter 69. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm on chapter 70. I lied. I'm on chapter 70. Okay, so I bought all these books, right? And then I kind of got into fantasy. And so I bought The Fourth Wing. Hold again. All my Funkos are dropping. You know what? No, I don't care. I'll pick it up in a minute. And then I got Fourth Wing because I had heard so much about this book that I was like, I need this book. And then I have I have a TBR cart. I got like a cart for my, can you see that? Hold on. See that? That's my TBR cart. So I got really into reading. And because I was reading, hold on, so I got it really into reading, and I kind of just forgot about The Sims, right? And it's just, a lot has been going on. I also went to see Taylor Swift in June. Again, a lot was going on, and I just kind of forgot about my YouTube channel. And then I got really into reading. And I think I want to talk about I want to talk about books. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like with this channel, I go back and forth, right? When I first started my channel, I was a IRL, talk about whatever the hell I want. And then I was like, no, I want to play The Sims. And now I'm like, now I want to talk about books. So again, I only have like 45 subscribers. However, I just feel like this is my thing right now. So I want to talk about it with someone. And I don't know. It just seems so fun. And I really want to do this whole thing. And I think it'll be really fun to do. But yeah, so I don't know when Sims content is going to come back. Obviously, I'm probably going to come back to it eventually because The Sims is like my favorite game. But as of right now, I'm very much into ACOTAR. I have all this book, and I have the first 2 Throne of Glass books. Which I think what I'm going to do, right? And speaking of reading, so I was in the middle, no, I wasn't in the middle, maybe I was. I was reading ACOWAR, which, A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I have a Kindle, so I was like, oh, I have Kindle Unlimited, maybe I'll look at some books on there, and I can read some books on there. So I started reading, I read Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, I think, and I finished it. I really like that book. That book is really good too. It's a very different vibe from ACOTAR. So I don't know. I just needed something to read because I feel like right now, since, you know, I'm kind of very into the SJM, Sarah J. Maas universe, I kind of wanted to read something else, right? So what I think is going to happen is after I'm done with ACOTAR, I'm going to probably start The Fourth Wing. And then I'm going to read the Throne of Glass books because the Throne of Glass is 8 books. And I feel like if I read the Fourth Wing, you know, take a break from SJM, you know, for a while and, you know, I'll kind of have a better time with Throne of Glass, maybe? I don't know. I also heard Throne of Glass is kind of hard to get into, so I kind of want to take a break because, you know, so, and also The Fourth Wing. So it's funny. So I read Divine Rivals, and I'm going to read The Fourth Wing after I'm done with the ACOTAR series. But Divine Rivals, the second book, comes out in December of this year. And then Fourth Wing, the second book of Fourth Wing comes out in November of this year. So I kind of feel like if I get it out of the way, by the time that I'm possibly in the middle of Throne of Glass, the second book for the Fourth Wing will be out. And I've also heard so many good things about the Fourth Wing. Oh my gosh, I've heard it's amazing. There's dragons. It's like a college, a dragon college. I'm so excited. So that is what's going to be happening. I don't know. I just really wanted to feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I really like doing YouTube, right? But I feel like my content never stays the same because I go through different phases, right? I went through like a Marvel phase, and then I was all about The Sims, and then now I'm all about reading, which I really like ACOTAR, right? I really like it. And I want to do a whole video where I talk about it. This was kind of just like a life update situation, which again, I don't know. It's just whatever. I also have been, you know, doing other things. I've been like redecorating my room. I might get my room painted. You know, just things have been going on. I start school next month, so that's also fun. But yeah, I also think that like for me, I really like this whole sitting down and talking situation, right? I think when I'm doing, like when I'm playing The Sims, it's so hard for me to find things to talk about because it's just so, like, I'm so focused on The Sims and I'm not focusing on commentary. And I also just don't like the editing about it. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I could clip 2 videos together and not worry about it. But with The Sims, I have to cut certain things out because the video's too long. But you know what? I feel like just talking about books is fun. So I think that's what I'm going to do for the next couple months until I get back into The Sims. We'll have to see, right? I guess I never really said if I was a Sims channel. But I'm also thinking about changing my name. I don't know to what, but I've been thinking about it. But yeah. So anyway, that is all I have. Yeah. So I'm gonna probably, actually, speaking of ACOTAR, I've also heard that, well, and I don't know, this book, no, you know what, maybe we'll save that for a different video. Maybe I'll do a different video where I go through each book and I talk about what my favorite parts of the book are. I think that'll be really fun. It'll probably be on a different day because today I am busy. Well, I'm not busy. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, also you can see what I'm watching on my computer. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, that's all I have. I'm sorry I was gone for like a month and a half. Technically, it's been longer because that video, the Super Sim Challenge video that went up a month ago was filmed way in advance, right? And again, at some point in time, I will catch up. That time is just not now. So, anyway, I hope you like this video. Give it a like if you want. Subscribe if you want. I'm not going to pressure you. It's not really that big of a deal. This is just something I do for fun. So, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you guys later.